Hare Krishna, I'd like to give some information regarding the change books and the original books. So this is very important for people who are distributing books, to know the difference and why the changed books are a problem. People think, oh, it's the same message. Actually, it's not the same message. And the book has totally changed over the years. There's so many editions of this book going around. It's like, third, fourth, fifth editions. Words keep changing and everything keeps changing. And one of the big problems is that, as I'll highlight here, that when you go to the pictures of these books, mind you, this book cost about what, $2? Similarly, this book cost about the same price. This book right here, this original Bhagavad Gita, this one here, it's costing about the same price. So the price is not a problem. The problem is the changes. And the changes are significant because you see here, you go here to this page, I marked it here. You see, who do you see? You see Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya of the Hare Krishna movement. And now you go to the next page here, next picture. What do you see? Do you see anyone else here? What's missing here? Do you notice what's missing here? What's missing? Can you see? And now let's look at this book here. We have our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada here. Then what do you have? Let's go. You have Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his spiritual master, Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji. Then who we have? Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So our whole Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya is in this book. So these are great spiritual teachers, acharyas in our disciplic succession. And this book has it. And now if you ask some sober person that, hey, I removed your father or your great-great-grandfather from the picture, how does it sound? Obviously, Srila Prabhupada would be displeased if you distribute these books. Because the spiritual master, our great spiritual master, is not in this. And it's very sober. It's actually not very sober to remove that. And next change is here. I'll show you. Let's go to chapter 2, verse 13. We'll read chapter 2, verse 13 from the edited version of this Bhagavad Gita. This is chapter 2. You see here? What does it say? As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Sober? Okay. Are we drunkards? Okay, now let's go to the original book that Srila Prabhupada approved and he read from. Let's go to chapter 2, verse 13 from the 1972 edition of this book. So you see here, it's going to be a significant change of meaning. And we can see that when Srila Prabhupada was here, there were many books called Science of Self-Realization. We don't have any book called the Science of what? Science of Sober Realization, do we? We don't. So let's go here and see this change. Very significant change here. You can see here. Let's go to chapter 2, verse 13 in this original book. You see here? What does it say? As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. So this Krishna consciousness is a self-realization, realizing who you are, who is Krishna, what is our service. So you see here, sober versus self-realization, it's a big, significant change. So that is one of the reasons why I have stopped distributing this book here. I think Srila Prabhupada would be very displeased if we continue distributing these edited books. So please, give these out and then move on to these books. So that is my, service to keep Srila Prabhupada in the center and the Vaishnava Acharyas in the center. Get rid of these books, give them away, get some donations about them, then, go to this book. So thank you very much, and I hope this gives you an insight on how this book is not really authorized and how this book is actually authorized. And there's significant evidence here. The disciplic succession is missing from this one. There's disciplic succession in here. So please think about these very important subject matters. There is very important points on, how would Srila Prabhupada want things presented. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.